and there's no better place to go to get the information. You go straight to the source.
Straight out of the horse's mouth.
And the horse is here, baby. I'm going to talk about it. I want to talk about it right here. People ask me about Corey Graves. Corey Graves is good at what he does. Corey Graves, he's thrown jabs at me. I've thrown jabs back. And the thing is, Corey Graves, of course, yeah, he's a college educated young man. His vernacular is a little different than mine. You see that word I just threw?
Vernacular.
Yeah.
It's a good word.
I threw that out there just so
it's SAT word.
I just want you people to know. I mean, I didn't just, I ain't studied this. It's just something that we just threw out. But I tell you, if I got Corey Graves into a fisticuffs, I would beat him down like he's thirsty.
What would you do if Corey Graves was here right now?
I would be whooping his ass all day long. Because that's the thing.
What does that sound?
My thing is this. I'm a nice guy until you get on my bad side. Corey Graves, right now, I wouldn't necessarily say he's on my bad side, but he's the reason that I'm not on Monday Night Raw right now. Because
Corey Graves is the reason?
Because the people, you know what? A lot of people in the company thought I was going to jump on him. I was going to do something bad to him. I was going to drag him. I was going to take him out to the woodshed. I was going to beat that man so bad. I was going to beat him to this man and say, please, just don't beat me anymore. That's how hot I was getting. That's how close I was getting. So they said, hey, Book, we're going to take step back a second. All right, we're going to regroup. All right, we're going to press the rewind button. We're going to send you back to the kickoff show, SmackDown pay-per-view, SmackDown Monday Night Raw pay-per-views, and cool you down for a second, because we don't want you to do anything to Corey Graves, because we know what you can do to him. We know what Corey Graves can do. I mean,
you break his neck like a pencil.
He's sitting there for a reason, man. He's sitting there for a reason, and Corey Graves knows it. Next time, and you know what? I tell you this here. I want all you people out there to know. You heard it right here on Heated Conversation, Sports Radio 610. It's probably going to make all the dirt sheets like Meltzer and all those guys. But if I catch Corey Graves on the street, I'm going to do something to him. All right? I ain't going to do it at the office or anything like that. But if I catch
Not going to do it on the airport.
I'm not going to do it. No,
in the airport.
No, I'm not going to do it in the airport. I'm not going to do it.
Not at the arena.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
But if you see him on the street.
But if I catch Corey Graves on the street, you see that little bouffant hairdo he got?
I see it.
I'm going to rearrange it for him. All right? I'm just saying.
He's walking out of a coffee shop on his way to a tattoo parlor.
Let me catch him at Starbucks. You know what I
him.
mean? I'm going to tattoo him.
He's going to get in a chocolate croissant all warmed up.
I'm talking about caramel hot macchiato all over it. You understand?
Extra hot.
You know what I mean? So
double cupped.
That's the skivvies on Corey Graves and Booker T. I ain't got
You're saying he's a punk.
Nah, I ain't gonna. You know what? He's one of those guys that, gonna have to walk it like he talk it. That's one of those.
That's one of those Migos songs right now, right?
yeah.
Pull up that walk it like I talk it.
Walk it like he talk it. Yeah, that's what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to walk it like he talks it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, me personally, everybody know my reputation. I get mean, when you mess with my green. And right now, my green is, being messed with. You know what I mean? So, me and Corey Graves, is WrestleMania coming up, right?
Yeah.
There's room for one more match on WrestleMania.
Always room for another match.
Right now, on my show, Heated Conversation, Sports Radio 610, I'm calling Corey Graves out to a fight. Not a match.
Not a pre-show pose down.
Not a pre-show pose down or anything like that. I'm calling Corey Graves out to a fight. I'm talking about man-to-man, mano a mano, you and I. You know what I'm saying? Can you handle that? Huh? You feel this right here?
This is for you, Corey.
This is for you, Corey.
All right. You know what? I didn't hear that part at the end. The clip I heard didn't have the part where he called him out for WrestleMania match. I thought it was a shoot.
Yeah, people are going back and forth on it.
I heard this clip and I heard him call him out for a match. I hadn't heard that part yet.
It might be half shoot, half work it. If it'll turn into a match at Mania, of course Booker will say, yeah, but Corey can't work no more, right?
No, he had concussion something.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Let me ask you a question. I haven't really been watching the show this week.
Okay, can I say one thing?
What has Graves been doing to Booker that
before you continue? I have to throw a couple of kazoos right off the bat.
For the horse?
Okay, yeah, the horse, for the guy saying horse noise and continually doing the horse noise, which was not funny, kind of like when JoJo brings up the Memphis Championship thing. For that. Who was shaking a protein drink or a juice while we're listening to this and messing with a rapper?
Clearly not me.
Not me.
Okay.
Maybe it was on the clip.
I'm in my
No, it
bedroom,
wasn't.
man.
I've heard that clip and the one on there. So
Yeah, that was you probably. For that guy right there. Okay.
Right.
And I also like the fact that he used the word vernacular, not a bad word for a brother, while on a podcast. And
right. He brought that up too, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me and I already kazooed his co-host, but bro, can you imagine the ass whooping that he would put on Corey Graves, and he's 50, that he would put on Corey, bro? Him or Stevie Ray, none of those two guys are a joke. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with those guys.
But here, answer this.
Cluster. So what did Corey do? You're right, Di. Do you guys know?
I've heard some commentary, and he kind of like.
He just needles him.
As a shoot, kind of cuts him off or cuts him down when he says something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he's like the type of guy.
Before for comments he's made on the air.
And I would think it's kind of a little. I thought it was a little unprofessional, but I thought they were working, and that was the gimmick. You know,
it's Husey. Hello.
Gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
Gimmick, but this is something I've kind of wanted to talk about with you guys. I've talked about it on a couple other podcasts. I don't know if it was Jericho's or Steve's or whatever, but like that heel commentating thing is kind of done anyway. It's been done to death. But when it was done right by Bobby Heenan and Jerry Lawler, those guys had resumes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, these guys had resumes. When you got some guy that couldn't even make it out of developmental, and he's trashing guys on the main stars, I think that sends the wrong message to the casual viewer anyway.
Right.
You know,
right.
It's not
because he's hurt. He can't do anything.
It's not
so
like
he can talk shit, but there's no payoff. You know, at least when like they gave me and Jerry a payoff. Me and Jerry went to a pay-per-view match, and even like and Jerry went over, and like even though there was a lot of people in the back that thought I should have went over, I really didn't care because I was like, look, now Jerry can go and talk more shit.
Right.
Because then he's not just a guy behind the microphone. You know, so that's a weird thing, especially.
But even if you can't work a program, just the fact that, like you said, what is his resume? You know, Ventura was great at what he did. You know, these guys were really great heel commentators.
Mm-hmm. Right. And they all had a background. Is my point. It's like when you're watching, you know, when I'm watching the NBA, like I want to hear like Shaquille and those guys talk. I like hearing them talk as opposed to people that never played in the NBA. I always prefer that. When I watch boxing, you know, I like it when Roy Jones or George Foreman or Lennox Lewis is on commentary. And even in UFC now, when you got Daniel Cormier and Dominic Cruz, man, they're dishing out real knowledge.
Yeah, right.
And like whatever they say, it's got a pedigree behind it. If you got somebody that, you know, didn't even make it, you know, nowhere, and they're out there just trashing people, like I don't really get why they do that.
If it is a shoot, that is very interesting that they that basically they took Booker off the air because of it. You know?
I like this work better when he was just kind of the straight, you know, adding some color and some witty stuff to his lines, but was more the babyface guy, or at least a straight guy, as opposed to, you know, trying to throw jabs.
But I wonder. But here's the thing: I wonder I mean, Booker's been there for a long time. He has tenure. He has pedigree. Everything. What could Corey Graves have said or done to get him tossed off of Raw?
I don't know.
The way Booker said it, they thought Booker's saying he's pissing him off so much that they thought Booker was going to kill the guy.